What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase video. Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to Dazzler. So as you already saw with my Jubilee video, they all got their Transcendence, so they can be used in World Boss Legends. So I figured I would just give them a quick test run, but neither of them have uniforms, so I'm expecting the same for Dazzler here that I saw with Jubilee, and that is basically really bad damage and not very good survivability. So, yeah, I mean, I have much worse build on Dazzler here, but I don't really feel like changing it or investing more in her right now until she gets a uniform, because she's basically a support character anyway. So she is a really solid mutant support. So even without a kind of rework or a new uniform or something like that, she's definitely still going to be usable as a support character for other mutant characters that are doing really well right now, that have, that actually can compete in the higher difficulties and stages. So yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at my build here, and then we'll hop into a little bit of content, just see if she can kind of do anything, see if she's worse than Jubilee or about the same or what. As you can see right off the bat, we only have 2 Urus on her, whereas my Jubilee was kind of fully decked out. We only have those Urus on her just to finish maxing out her stats here, because she was like 2 points off for like each of those for crit rate and crit damage. So I figured, you know what, might as well max them out since they were so close. So that's why I put those Urus on her and kind of nothing else right now. Her skills, we don't have 1 and 2 leveled up, but I mean, they don't really do anything. She, again, kind of like Jubilee, suffers from just very bare bones skills as well. At least she has a heal though. She has a 15% heal here, and then she gets all attack, all defense. She gets a little bit crit rate. Oh, she gets crit rate on here. I guess I didn't need to put that Uru on, but whatever, too late now. Increase all attack by 35%, and then she's got invincibility. Yeah, but the main thing is, as you can see, the support here. Apply to mutant allies, she gives 70% dodge ignore, which is really nice, so you're definitely not going to be missing if she's going to be your support character, and 65% to boss types. So, I mean, a very strong support for mutants. So definitely happy about that. So I can use her at least as a support character, even if she's not going to be able to do anything on her own. We don't have any type enhancements here. We have just a regular stage 6 power of Angry Hulk, so not fully awakened. Do not have an artifact on her, and we just have a 160 damage proc, so not even ACTP, and of course no uniform. Again, if she ever gets a uniform, that's probably going to change, or maybe it won't, because I'll probably still just be using her as a support character, so why invest in a full DPS build on her if she's just going to be support? So maybe I'd give her like C2 of Insight or something instead, but I'm just curious to see what kind of damage she can do, because, you know, they gave her a Transcendence here. I mean, maybe they plan on doing something else, but, you know, why not give her a uniform at the same time, or at least, you know, very shortly after the Transcendence? So yeah, let's just test her out, see what we can do. All right, so here we are at stage 9 for Kang. We're gonna use the same team that we always use for our showcases here. Probably gonna be a pretty quick video, because we're probably just gonna be hopping into each of these fights and seeing how bad her damage is, and then just leaving. So. Oh, I forgot to even refresh myself on her skill rotation. Uh-oh, that could be bad. Well, let's see. She puts down the thing here, puts this down, and then we do this, right? No, that wasn't it. So it was this, and then this. Yeah, there we go. And that was no damage. Which one of these is which? We want the second one. Okay. Do your purple attack for me, please. Oh, don't hit me with it, though. Ow. Okay. So I want to do this, this, and this. Awakening skill, go! Awakening skill does about nothing. Awakening still did less damage than Jubilee, that is for sure. No, you stupid Blade Twister. And did a little bit of damage. Okay, we need you to relax. Relax! I feel like she has better survivability than Jubilee. Oh, yeah, because that's a healing circle, duh. 15% heal, but it keeps ticking as long as she's in See, she does a little bit more burst damage at the start of her skill there. Then, for F's sake, can you... than Jubilee did, but since Jubilee has that channeling skill, then her damage definitely started outweighing Dazzler's damage here. And Dazzler is a newer character, which we say newer very tentatively here, than Jubilee. So she should be, you know, slightly better in terms of her kit because of her release time. Can that Obelisk stop proccing so early for me, please? That would be fantastic. Alright, do not proc on the 5th skill. There we go. Proc on the 4th skill. Anyway, like I thought, damage is really bad, but I don't know, it's still fun to play since I haven't played Dazzler in such a long time here. But of course, we have that nice support to fall back on, so at least she's not going to be completely useless. That is the takeaway here. So now let's move over to Null. Yeah, we'll do this. Pop you out. And then we will go ahead and grab a Dazzler. Yeah, we get a few well, actually, she doesn't need the dodge ignore because she gives herself 70% dodge ignore. Yes. Oh, that's probably, well, I mean, like I said, Jubilee, once she gets her channeling skill, is doing more damage, but that little bit of burst damage is slightly better here with Dazzler, and that is probably because of, yeah, that extra 65% buff she's getting from her own support. Why is her awakening skill so short? Jubilee's was quite a bit longer in terms of the duration. Oh my god, damage. Well, it's also because... It's also because, yeah, we get like damage afterwards when we're already able to move around here. As soon as you're able to control the character again after a skill has gone off, it is no longer being affected by the, yeah, see how fast the bar was moving and then how slow it went? It's because as soon as I can start moving the character, that skill is no longer getting the effects of my damage proc from the obelisk. And that is just for damage procs because, of course, rage or judgments are activations, so they just go on for the entire 5 seconds that is up there. But this is only going to be lasting, yeah, you can see it turns off right there when it said 2 seconds left on the skill. So do keep that in mind, because obelisks here are a good way to test if a character is going to be a viable candidate for a damage proc. So like if you wanted to put a CTP of destruction or a CTP of energy on the character, just put a regular obelisk on them first. Kind of go in here, do the skill rotation, and see if you are proccing consistently or not, because C3, 2, and it just turns off right there. You'll be able to tell right away if you're missing your proc or not, because if it goes off early, like if it goes off early right here, then that will be turned off, so it won't even be lit up green. Whereas with a CTP, because they have those secondary effects, see, I hit the awaken skill late and it turned off. Since they have secondary effects, it still lights up because the secondary effect is still active. So you're still getting the chain hit damage from the CTP of energy. And then what did destruction give you? Was it some kind of penetration or something like that, or piercing? And that's still active for that 5 seconds. So it's still going to be lit up when you're not actually getting the damage proc itself. Yeah, her damage is really bad. Let's finish this up. We'll quickly jump into Dormammu. I don't even expect her to be able to get to the face change in Dormammu, so we'll just see what kind of damage we can do at the start here. But yeah, let's make the team and I'll be right back. All right, let's hop in, see how bad her damage is. See, you know what, Jubilee took 5 minutes to do a face change. Yeah, I don't even know if she'll be able to get to the face change. All right, let's see what we can do here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, that's not bad. We should be able to take this. Ow, because of the healing. Oh no, we missed the proc there. Oh, these things are deadly as well when your characters are so fragile. Go. Give me damage. Aha! Let's see how much more damage we got there. So if the obelisk decides to proc when after you use the skill, and then you can move around again, like right there, when those little hits decide to have the decide to make the obelisk proc, then the obelisk will stay procced until you hit your next skill to kind of cancel it out. So then you can just sit there and let those beams actually do damage. And look, we got significantly more damage when we just let the beams themselves proc our obelisk, opposed to trying to proc it at the start of the skill. So that means in her current configuration, CTP of Rage would be the best option for her, but you can see how low her damage is, so it's just not really something you should consider. You have a lot more, a lot better options for your Rage than her. Alright, come on. Yeah, we are not going to get anywhere close, are we? It's like about 2 minutes in. And, well, there we go. We procced. Okay, we procced on the awakening skill there and made a little bit of ground. Okay, okay. Come on. I am not hopeful that we're going to get anywhere close. Alright, well, I am just going to sit here and try to whittle him away for a little bit. I will be back when we get either close to the phase change, or we are about to run out of time. Whichever comes first. Okay. There we go. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. That took a while. Alright. Awakening skill. And is that even a quarter of a bar? It might be a quarter of a bar. There we go. Awakening skill plus regular rotation gets me about half a bar. Yeah, I gotta love that damage. Imagine if they gave you unlimited amount of time to beat Dormammu. How long would it take her? Just sitting here doing this. I mean, you could probably calculate it, see how much damage we're doing per second right now. And then how many health bars he has, and, you know, go from there. Oh my gosh. But there's also going to be times where we miss our proc like that, you know? Because we kind of want to land those procs when we get our awakening skill up. But, you know, we'll take what we can get here. So, yeah. Anyway, damage is really bad. But I'm still going to say she's going to be a good support. So you can definitely use her for that. If you have a, you know, a favorite mutant character that's already doing pretty good for you, then, you know, you can transcend Dazzler here and just toss her on the team as a support, and then you can use one of your other supports for a different team if you're kind of running low on supports or stuff like that. I mean, I pretty much prioritize all the supports. Like, as soon as a support character gets a tier 3 or a transcendence, I pretty much always tier 3 or transcend them, just because I like to have all the different support options for when I make teams, because then I can use, you know, if one of my DPSs has their own leadership, I can just use 2 supports with them, and then I'll have, you know, still have enough supports left over to do the other teams. But anyway, Dazzler, not going to be viable on her own, but no shocker there. Hopefully she'll get a uniform soon, but, oh, we flew past her. Where is she? Oh, yeah, she's on the top row. I don't know why I'm looking at the bottom row. But yeah, that is going to be Dazzler. Again, like I said, hopefully they all get a uniform here, because you know, they came in a group, so we still have to do Negasonic, which I did transcend her, right? Yeah, I think I did. So, yeah, probably Negasonic next, but that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.